What up, party people? So this your boy, We Boogie Entertainment, Anthony Mix. Smash the like button. That would be definitely appreciated. Much love to all the people out there in the range of my voice. I always appreciate you. And always, I speak on many topics. I'm not stuck to one. And anything I say is just how I feel. I'm not there to please anyone. I'm just certain stuff. It just comes out, and it's this is a necessary platform because I'm sure that somebody might need to hear it. So definitely hit the smash the like button. You also have permission to subscribe. It's really good when you support your folks like that. I'm not asking you for a dime. It's just a little bit of your time. So with that in mind, the thing that I want to speak on is trouble is not hard to find. A lot of times you could be trying hard to mind your business. I mean, you could say all the prayers in the morning. You could do your little exercise, push-ups, take your nice bath or a cool shower, spend a little time, meditate to yourself, whatever you need, whatever it is you need to do to get you ready for the day. And a lot of times we swear, I know I do, I swear I ain't gonna let nobody get up under my skin. I'm not gonna let nobody fade me. I'm gonna sidestep the bullshit. Matter of fact, I'm spraying on my sucker repellent right now, and you don't have to do nothing to attract trouble. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how real this shit is, right? Lately I've been practicing, saying less, being more communicative with what I don't say. You can speak with what you don't say. I let my silence do the talking, and for the most part, it works well because it cuts down on the riffraff. And over there where I be selling, commerce and goods and services, a lot of times there are a lot of different spirits and souls that pass through. A lot of good ones, a lot of broken ones, a lot of angry ones, a lot of irritated ones, and a lot of agitators, and a few haters. And I remember this was earlier today. One day I was a while back. I'm gonna make the connection. A while back, I was working at in front of my little spot on Crenshaw, and I walked past this dude, and the dude he thugged on me, man. I ain't gonna lie, he thugged on me. I didn't know how to handle that because I don't know. After a while, I don't know if getting used to living a good life and everything make you soft or passive, or whether you just got more tolerance for bullshit because if you fly off the handle and you fuck around and chip somebody, it's too much mitigating circumstances that will lock you in. They got, especially where I'm at, cameras all around. I mean, like within very close proximity. It's like 3 or 4 cameras all lined up together. And it used to be where you get down where you get mad. But at 55 years old, I just ain't there. you know, you have to do a whole lot for me to feel disrespected to the point where I'm ready to chip your ass. You know what I'm saying? Either fire off on you, bust you across the head, or lay in the cut and catch you slipping and just off you. In fact, I really, if it's up to me, I'd rather just, you know, whatever you're going through, let you go through it. As long as you're not lingering on and being disrespectful to the point to where, you know, I ain't got no choice but to do you. And that's a bad time when you, if you can give a motherfucker exit, you know, a lot of times that's what I will do. It's because I'm thinking about everything that I have to deal with if shit go wrong. Or sometimes it could be a bad day for you. It could be a loss for the home team. You think, you know, I don't always feel 100%, you know, a lot of these times I done got into it with people, I ain't always feel like 100% of taking off. I didn't have no choice. Motherfucker in my face, I have to defend myself if I don't do anything else, you know. But did I want to? No. So a lot of time I give a person a exit. He talking shit, but okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the dude hit me up. This is a few months back, maybe about 6 months ago. He hit me up like, yeah, what's up, blood? And I mean, he hit me with the hard BLOOD. You know, like we back in the 90s and the 80s and shit. And I didn't say nothing to him. Not one thing. I locked eyes with him for a hot second, and then I got back to doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about it for a second, like, this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a little time went by, whatever. I shook the shit off. You know, I ain't had to worry about it. So next thing you know, today, I come up to my table, and I see this dude. He lingering around. He got his backpack on. Got it on a fat gold chain. You know, nice little gold chain too. Who would have owed me would have kind of like, would have made a mental note of that. Like, nigga, if it go my way, nigga, you getting charged for entertainment. For real. You know, I don't like to do nothing for free, especially with my energy. We'll put hands and feet on a nigga. You know, but yeah, today I seen the nigga, and it seemed like he was drunk and faded or whatever. And for some reason, he kept lingering around. So I know not to say nothing because the sidewalk is free. But I ain't gonna lie, it was bothering me a little bit because it seemed like he was trying to create a situation with me and a couple other people be conducting business around over there. And a lot of times I put up with people because they do have crazy people over there. And what I was trying to figure out was he one of the motherfuckers that get treatment there? You know, because they have crazy people that go, and some of them be like regular niggas, gangbanger niggas, and some be like on Skittles. You could tell. So I was trying to figure out, because it looked like he was under the influence, maybe liquor, maybe PCP. I'm not for sure, but I was watching him. And so he made a whole bunch of different passes by my table. It was just that one time, I guess he found heart. You know, some niggas got to talk their way into their heart before they take off. Some niggas have to, they calculate and make so many moves. And then they finally, finally get the heart to, act like they want beef. And sure enough, that's what this dude was doing. He passed my table about 6 or 7 times. He lingered a little bit. He lingered away. I knew right away he didn't really want to go at it, because I mean, because you get down, if you got a problem and you really about it, you don't take all that passing by or whatever. It just can go down on site if it's really that serious. But what he was doing was getting his heart, trying to get his heart up. You know what I'm saying? You know how nigga gotta pump himself up. And a couple times I jumped up and walked right by him, just to let him know I ain't hiding. I'm gonna be all around here, especially at my table. You ain't gonna just be hanging around here, not spending no money, blocking up the sidewalk. And so, after a while, he went down there messing with the people down there at the other booths they was at. And, I watched them to see how they was going to handle it. And a couple of them, they approached him. So he came back down to my table, and he started lingering, and then he started, I don't know if he was on liquor or Sherm, but he started kind of jerking around, and, and then one time he walked by my table, he had a bottle in his hand. So now my blood pressure is going up, and my awareness is being heightened. So that last time that he passed by, and then he walked back up towards the edge of my table. I said, okay, that's enough, man. I can't take it no more. I walked up on him, and I said, man, check this out, man. I said, this is a free world, so I'm not telling you anything to do. But I appreciate whatever it is that you got going, that you will take that away from my table, man, because you making me feel uncomfortable with the way you acting, man, and the people I work with. And so he says, well, you was cool, all that was cool, but you had to say what about them. I said, yeah, we all work together. And sometimes when you have people that you have respect for, it may be that they don't have the heart to really stand up to, especially somebody who's a little bit bigger and, seem to be somewhat younger or whatever, appear to be dangerous. I never take nobody lightly, and so I went to my car, took my glasses off, and put them in there, and I began to position myself to, probably had to go at it with him. But what I noticed was he wanted to talk. He wanted to talk, and he wanted to go back and forth. And I went back and forth just a little bit. And then after whatever it was we said, it was a little bit of friction and shit. So then I said, well, you know what, man? I'm done with it, man. I done said what I said. I ain't gonna argue with you. And then I bagged him off of him. And what I called myself doing was just letting the nigga breathe, getting up off of him. I ain't got to be the super aggressor, because I don't run nothing. But what I did have to do was to kind of match his energy to let him know nigga is not scared of you. And then after that, after I said what I said, I left it up to him. I walked away, went back around to my table, because I ain't, the cameras and everything, but sometimes you just gotta let people know your boundaries and shit, But I definitely put up with a lot of shit. And as I was thinking later on, and the homeboy that had fell out with him, an older dude, it came to me. They said homeboy had got fired from his job because he had got caught stealing some money or whatever. And so then I understood that shit was eating on him. He didn't know how to hold that L. So of course he was faded, but it was eating on him. And I guess he just thought, he thought, you know, it was just gonna be easy, you know. But it could have gotten dangerous, because if he would have act like he wanted to hit any one of them my worker, the people I work with, I already felt like that I was gonna do something. I know I was gonna do something, you know, and I didn't want to put myself in the position too close to them. When you don't know people, you don't get too close up on them or whatever. You know, you have a few words, but, you know. And so that's what happened, man. You know, nothing happened. The nigga finally figured it out, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know whether it was the thing that he said, well, you know, he probably got a little bit sober and thought about it, you know, and probably self-checked himself, because he walked past one or two more times, and then he finally, you know, he finally got on the bus, you know what I'm saying? But I was glad that, you know, we didn't have any kind of physicality or altercation, because it definitely could have been something, you know, dangerous. You know, you never know who you fucking with. You know, his gangster may have been a little slightly over the top than mine, you know. But even with that, sometimes you just have to let motherfucker know. We use the fear as motivation, not to paralyze. You know, yeah. And so that's it. That's how that went down today. Is you know, I'm so glad I'm in the place where I'm at now, because it has even made me more fearless instead of fearful, you know. And it's because it's like when you're scared, you become more dangerous, and you know. So a lot of times we take the excitement and adrenaline, and we use it under calm direction and not panic, you know. But yeah, that's how that went. Homeboy, you know, got fired from his job, and he was looking to trip, but he seen that it wasn't gonna be that easy, and you know, I guess by falling out with us, his little high, his drunk probably came down a little bit, and then he went on and got on the bus. And you know what? I ain't mad at him, you know. But I had put two and two together and said, oh, this the blood nigga. This the nigga that said, what's up? You know, he looked familiar, but you know, he had on glasses before. But yeah, it was blood nigga. He looked like he could have been part Samoan. You know, kind of big boy, you know. Yeah, but that's how that went down. And, you know, everything, you know, went down. It was cool, you know. But it's always something. It's always, when you're trying to do, you know, right, it seems like the lessons come. If you say, well, I want emotional stability. I don't want, you know, I want to work on my anger. Then all of a sudden, the God will send an asshole your way. That's funny how that shit works. That what you don't want to happen end up happening a lot of times if you put too much energy and thought in it, because our thoughts and our words have power.